Well, hello there, world. What it do? It's your boy, Mr. Keep That Shit 100 TV himself, Duff Bagwell. Damn, it's another beautiful morning here in the fucking city, man. Jesus Christ, sun is out. Gonna be 80 degrees today. I'm on my way to the money. I'm generous. I want to do another episode of Keep That Shit 100 TV, and that's why I am here. Today's topic will be entitled Poetic Justice. And I chose that title because it's a triple intangible, which is, you know, we all know the classic Poetic Justice movie. We all know about the great song that Kendrick Lamar and Drake did a couple years ago called Poetic Justice. And just because I recently let the head out the bag that I know how to write poems, I feel like this title was perfect. So, Poetic Justice, I'm gonna take you back to where this all began for me. You know, a lot of y'all didn't know about this, so allow me to take y'all down memory lane. Okay, back in the hind days, nigga took creative writing. And creative writing, they had a big requirement that we had to write, I think, 5 set of poems. And it was 75% of your grade. Now, mind you, I had no rapport with poetry. Sure, I was rapping already and stuff like that, but to me, bars and poetry is like first cousins. So like, I wasn't doing that yet. I was doing bars, but I damn sure wasn't doing poems until I had to. The poems that was required was a friendship poem, a family poem, a poem about your neighborhood, a poem about yourself, and a love poem. Now then, the love poem is what everyone, and I mean everyone, put all the extra emphasis in. I mean, Jesus Christ. We had more females in the class than males. So, of course, the strength in numbers is going to go with the love poem. Fine. I have no problem with that. But writing this shit, like the first 4 poems, the friendship joint, the neighborhood joint, the joint about the family, you know what I'm saying, about myself, those were easy. They was rather easy for me because, you know, they just was simple. But the love poem, which required a little bit more than I knew that I had to offer. I really didn't know what I was made of until I did it. You know, but so much of my grade at state, and then my father at the time was tired of me going to summer school and shit. You know, he kind of played mind tricks on me, told me some shit like, you must don't like enjoying your summers. And I said, why you say that? He like, cause your ass keep going to summer school. So then he hit me with the, man, you go to summer school for a 3rd time, we're gonna have problems. Okay. You know, parents has a way of playing mind tricks on you and shit like that, so, all right. So when the day comes to perform in front of the class, what my dumb ass do, just flapping my soup coolers in the back of the class, boom, got caught. And then she's like, Kanal, since you already talking, why don't you just come on up to the podium and read your poem? I was like, shit, wasn't ready. But what the fuck could I do? So, as I'm walking up to the podium, I'm nervous as hell, walking stupid slow, because I do not know what the fuck is about to happen. So, I get up there, I say my love poem, and by the grace of God, every female in there enjoyed it. And I couldn't believe it. It was like, wow, maybe I have something here. So it's not like I went on a poetry spree after that, because I didn't. I think the next time I wrote a poem was for my mom's funeral. And, you know, that was a different type of poem. I didn't want to, you know, I wanted to perform at my mother's funeral in some type of way. I knew I wasn't going to make no song because at the time, I was hustling up money for the funeral. Last thing I was thinking about was creating a song. But the poetic stuff, it just came out of nowhere. And like, when it comes to the poetry, I am very, very sensitive with my material. Shit, you can even call me stingy with it. I don't care. But the fact of the matter is that it's for a reason. You know, my writing process for my poetry is way different than how I write a rap. I can write a rap taking a shit. I can write a rap on the train. I can write a rap on the plane. I can write a rap anywhere. But when I'm writing a poem, especially a love poem, I gotta create ambiance. I gotta, you know what I'm saying, get the right elements around me to create this masterpiece that I'm getting ready to create. Like if I'm writing a love poem and someone's the vocal point of said poem, then I need to create the elements to make it, to get what I need to get out. So if I'm writing a love poem for somebody, I need R&B music. Yep, I need R&B music. May need a classic love story of some sort, because it's a way longer process for me to write a poem than it is a rap. A rap, I can write a rap in 5 to 15 minutes. Sometimes it may take an hour. Don't know. It varies. But when it comes to poetry, that can go anywhere from a 2 to 5 hour bracket, because I'm literally soaking in all the ambiance before I even put my pen to the paper. Let my pen bleed. So I've only given a poem out to a person maybe on 2 occasions. The one occasion that I did, I gotta give a big shout out to the person, because they reignited my poetic gene 4 years ago, and I wasn't interested in reigniting that shit. Like when I did the joke for my mom, I stopped. Wasn't into writing poems no more. It was just all raps, because it's like my poems, like I said, it's been a secret talent. It's not something that I was into like that. It's like I knew how to do it, but I wasn't really into it, so I wasn't really passionate about it. But you know, I had to, you know, when they challenged me, you know, this person challenged me in a way that I haven't been challenged, and I love a good challenge. Anybody knows me know I love a good challenge. So this person who used to like all my raps on Facebook at a point in time, when I used to write all my verses out instead of putting videos up, and I did that, and when they came at me and say, you wouldn't know a thing or two about poetry, now would you? And to me, I'm like, she don't know who the fuck she talking to. But then again, I'm like, shit, I may not know who the fuck I'm talking to, so let's not jump the gun. Didn't jump the gun. Next thing you know, she challenged it. I said I have a response in 5 hours. I watched Love Jones, played the, what R. Kelly album was that at the time? I think TP2.com. I was, you know, that's like one of my favorite R. Kelly albums. So I played the TP2.com joint, and boom, I got the writing. And that's how the poem came to life. I gave one to someone else afterwards. I don't know if they appreciated it. That's why I'm very iffy about my material and who hands it touches and who hears it and who reads it. Because, like I say, it's a very personal thing with me. And that rapping, I don't have no problem with that, because everyone who knows that motherfucking I rap knows that I'm nice. Everyone knows that I'm a beast when it comes to that. But the poem thing, that shit, now that draws a whole different set of question marks now, doesn't it? You never knew it, didn't know I could do it. But then again, think about it. I've never been the greatest math student, but I've always been the greatest English student. I've always been a wordy individual. Look at my vocabulary. Look at my rhyme schemes. Look, keep that shit on the TV. So I've always been a wordy individual. So for me to get into these things is almost predictable. Almost. So I just wanted to call this Poetic Justice just to let the public know that, yeah, your boy got the gift of gab. I can pull it off when necessary. And when I want to, you know, share my poetry with people, I may. Like I said, I'm very sensitive about my shit. Very closed in with that aspect of me. Because it's like, my poetry is deep. Especially when I want to shine like the star that I am, and I want to make a certain person feel special. You know what I'm saying? Like if I write a poem on a girl, trust and believe, the goal is to massage your heart and your soul. Fuck what's on the surface. I'm trying to go beneath the surface, trying to go underneath that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't just put words on paper. I'm aiming, I have a destination spot. And where your heart, that's where I want to be. Your soul, that's where I want to be. So, you know what I'm saying? So when I take that energy to write that poem about you, that's my destination. That's it. It's nothing else for me. So if I take that writing process as serious as I do, and I write it about you, then that's where I want to be in the end. So I'm gonna let that marinate. Y'all just learned something new today about your man, Mr. Keep That Shit on the TV. Yes, I am a talented individual on different levels. You know, and I just wanted to give y'all another episode. I may drop another one when I get off of work. It will be 80 degrees when I get off. It will still be sunlight. So who knows? You may see this mug again sometime today. But until then, enjoy this episode. It's your boy Duff, and I'm out.